Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Praise be to Almighty Allah, the Lord of mankind, the one that spared our life in this moment. I'm using this medium to welcome all my listeners to Abu Hawa Media. By the grace of Almighty Allah, without taking much of our time, our today's topic will base on numbering, which is known as Al-Adad. Al-Adad. In Arabic language, Al-Adad has different features which are neglected in other languages, most especially in application of numbering with the noun describing numbers. But today, this lecture is going to be limited only on numbering or counting. The application will come out in part 2 of this lecture by grace of Allah. Let's firstly treat figures, which is known as al-arqam. Al-arqam is the plural to ar-raqmu. Ar-raqmu means a figure. And we all know anything figure or counting starts from 0. It goes as thus: as-sufru, which is 0. Wahid, 1. Ithnan, 2. Thalatha, 3. Arba', 4. Khamsa, 5. Sitta, 6. Sab'a, 7. Samaniya, 8. Tis'a, 9. Ashara, 10. And before moving forward, these figures has gender. It means from 3 to 10, they have different gender. Why the application will be in part 2 of this lecture. But for the purpose of knowledge, that shall be treated also. We have some parts which have to do with only masculine, which is known as al-muzakkar, while the other part has to do with al-mu'annas, which is feminine. Figures which are appeared as al-muzakkar are as thus, and also as al-mu'annas are as thus separately: wahid, Its equivalent in other gender is wahida, or it can be ahad or ihda, its equivalent in muannath. Also, there is ithnan, that is muzakkar, thalas, arba, khams, sit, sab, thamani, tis, ashr, while the muannath section is the one ends with ta'ul marbuta, the enclosed ta, which is thalatha, arba'a, khamsa, sitta, sab'a, thamaniya, tis'a, ashara. Now, we have reached 10, and all we need is the combination of figures to make any number we want. And after, from 0 till 9, there is no any new figure. All we need is the combination of the figures. 11 will now be ihda ashara, while the 12 will be ithnani ashara. 13 thalathata ashara, arba'ata ashara, khamsata ashara. That's how we will be combining the numbers till when it will reach 1 and 9, which is tis'ata ashara. And the 20 is ishrun. After 20, let's also combine. The next figures will be 2 and 1, 2 and 2, 2 and 3, till 2 and 9. That will now be ihda wa ishrun, ithnani wa ishrun, thalathata wa ishrun, arba'ata wa ishrun, till 29, which will be tis'ata wa ishrun. 30 is thalathun, and the combination is as done previously. Ihda wa thalathun, 31. Ithnan wa thalathun, 32. That's how we move upward. And the next one, which is arba'un, 40. The combination is the same as done earlier. And the next is khamsun, 50. Sittun, 60. Sab'un, 70. Thamanun, 80. Tis'un, 90. Don't forget that the combination did not change till 99, which is tis'ata wa tis'un. We are now moving to 3 figures, which is mi'a, 100, and any figure you want to add to 100 is just to pick from the previous combination and add to 100. But the combination after 100 is, for example, we have 110. That will be asharatu wa mi'a. 120 ishruna wa mi'a. What is known in combination of 100 and the figures below 100 is that we add a letter wa as the separator between mi'a and any other number we introduce. So which means we can have khamsuna wa mi'a. That is 150. Now let's move. Assuming we want to have more than 100 or 100 in multiple. That will now be mi'atayn, 200. Thalathu mi'at, 300. Arba'atu mi'at, 400. That's how we have it till 900. And don't forget, I said we have two genders of numbering in Arabic. So which means it's either we have thalathu mi'atin or thalathatu mi'atin. It depends on the application, and inshallah we are coming to that. So which means we can have arba'u mi'atin, 400, or arba'atu mi'atin, 400. And also alifun. Alifun means 1000. Alifun means 1000. And 2000 alfan. Why 3000 is thalathatu alafin. 4000 arba'atu alafin. That's how the next combination will be till where we want. And lastly, on this lecture we have million, which is million. It means once you know from 0 to 9, and you can combine from ihda ashara, which is 11, till tis'ata ashara, till 19, definitely you know how to combine from 20, 30, 40 till 100. And don't forget, while combining with 100, you add wow. You add wow. And also, this wow is applicable while combining from 20 upward, such as خمسة وعشرون. خمسة وعشرون, that is 25. أربعة وخمسون, that is 54. And also, if we want to use these figures as positioning, it has its own formula. We start from 3 till 10, and the formula is fa'il when it's muzakkar, while when it's muannas is fa'ila, which means we have thalith, that is third. Rabi', that is fourth. Khamis, fifth. Sadis, sixth. Sabi', seventh. Thamin, eighth. Tasi', ninth. Ashir, 10. And its mu'annas section, which is feminine, is thalitha, is also third. Rabi'a, fourth. Khamisa, sadisa, sabi'a, samaniya, tasi'a, ashira. Also, if you want to use these figures as parts of the word, it also has its own formula or style of using, and the style is under the measurement of fu'ul. That's also applicable from 3 till 10, which means we can have thuluth. Thuluth, that is 1/3. Rubu', 1/4. Khumus, 1/5. Sudus, 1/6. Subu', 1/7. Thumun, 1/8. Tusan, 1/9. And Ushur, which is 1/10. Inshallah, the application of these numbers or the combination with the noun will be on part 2 of this al-adad, and which will be al-adad wal-ma'adud by grace of Almighty Allah. Thank you for listening.